I just noticed they misspelled Andy's last name here. But otherwise, the outline looks very good. The thesis statement says this. In their different version of Shawshank Redemption, author Stephen King and director Frank Darabont make distinctions between freedom and captivity using, okay, now here we go. This is a thesis statement, but here's where it's going to go. They make distinctions between freedom and captivity using a bird, a library, and a poster as symbols of freedom and justice. Okay, right there, buried in that thesis statement, is exactly where the discussion is going to go. Look at the outline and you can see everything laid out. The introduction will talk about the theme of freedom in the film and the book. It'll contrast freedom with the idea of unfair imprisonment. And if you remember the story, Andy was put in prison for killing his wife and her lover. And he had caught them, but he actually didn't commit the murder, and you can find that out later on in the film. And then the third part, a bird, a library, and a poster as symbols of the human spirit longing for community and rebirth. Then, as you would expect, logically, you would discuss each of those symbols in turn. And if you remember, if any of you have taken my literature class, you might remember our discussion about symbolism in literature, symbolism in film. Symbolism is just an object, a person, an idea that sort of takes on a life of its own. It comes to mean something bigger than the traditional meaning. So what the writer of this paper is seeking to prove that the bird, the library, and the poster in this film, all three of those things symbolize something more than what they are. And they're all discussed logically and in an organized way, as you would expect. The bird as the struggle of Andy's human spirit. The bird is a universal symbol of freedom. Caging the bird is a metaphor for Andy's false imprisonment. And Jake's different fates in the book and the film, warning and hope. Jake is the name of the bird, by the way. He was the elderly gentleman who was released from prison, who had the bird. And when he was released, he let the bird go. Drawing a blank about his name. Hobbs, something like that. The second item is the library. This is a symbol of community. If you remember from the film, Andy works very hard to have this library established, and uses several different methods of obtaining books and funding. It's very persistent too. In any case, you can see under library, the library is a place of freedom within the prison. It represents Andy's connection with his own intellectual society, and the library is a connection between Andy and the other prisoners. The last one is the poster. You notice from the film that Andy had, I think, a couple of posters. One of Raquel Welch and the other of Rita Hayworth. And it's Rita Hayworth. That's the poster that has special significance because okay, well, I've got a spoiler coming up, so if you want to stop the video, you can. But he is digging a tunnel to freedom behind that poster. At night, he peels off the bottom of the poster from the wall, and he sits and chisels and creates a hole in the wall through which he's going to escape. So you can see the women on the posters represent the outside. The posters guard and protect Andy's struggle for freedom. So that poster of Rita Hayworth is right over that hole, and nobody pays any attention. They don't think anything's going on. A little more symbolism here than you might expect. Andy must go through the poster to escape, and the sewage pipe Andy crawls through is like a birth canal. So the author of this paper is trying to draw a parallel between Rita Hayworth and motherhood. It's like Rita Hayworth is like a mother to Andy's new life. She becomes the avenue through which he is able to escape and be free. Okay, well, I'm not going to make this video any longer than it is. Take a look at the slideshow in more detail if you need to. Take a look at all three of these outlines, and then open up that fourth one. That one is a bona fide research paper outline. It's a little bit more detailed. It's for probably a bit longer of a paper. And if you have any questions, email me. I should let you know that this weekend I'm going to be gone on vacation. We're leaving tomorrow morning. I'll be back Tuesday. But we're taking our laptop with us, and we're expecting to have internet access at the hotel. So if you need to get in touch with me, email me through the website. I'll try to get back to you quickly. And barring that, I hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend, and I will see you not this Monday, but Monday after.